Meet Jet, who is not what he seems. Well, he wasn't when his owner bought him. She first saw him advertised on an English website, but hadn't bargained for half of what happened when she got him. From France. And that story's been written into a book.
Because he was advertised on an English website, I did kind of imagine him to be somewhere in the UK. So when I made a phone call to say I'd like to come and see him, she did say, that could be a bit tricky because we live in France. He was certainly much smaller than he was advertised. He was advertised as a 15.2, but he was actually more for 14.2 when he got to me. He was advertised as an 8-year-old that was a ride and drive, that had done cross-country, show jumping, etc, etc. And it turned out that he was only 5 and he'd only been lightly backed, and he wasn't happy about being ridden because he'd done so a few rides. And then we had bolting issues just to top it off. Yes, I discovered that he doesn't like birds, whether it be pheasants or pigeons, and any time one, of course, in the countryside, we get them all the time.
The book, called My Internet Horse, is launched on December the 5th at Pelham Tack in Immingham, and Emma hopes people will learn from her mistakes.
There's some quite serious things in there, but I think looking back on it now when I read it, I think it's quite comical. I'm hoping that if anybody's in that situation like me that perhaps wants to buy a horse off the internet, maybe don't be quite so naive as I was.
But after all the heart-stopping moments, Jet is still the horse of her dreams.
It's nearly the horse that was advertised. I can hack him out safely, mostly. We do have the odd scary moment with birds still, but nowhere near as bad as he used to be. He's the best thing that's happened to me, you know, so I can't knock it. I love him to pieces.